Imagine if it wasn't only 3 songs and we had that disaster happening and we had 8 more songs to go like we normally would have. But I did pull him aside at one point and I was like, well, look, I'm proud of you for actually just muscling and powering through like a disastrous sort of stage situation like that, because it's very difficult to do that. I mean, I will say I was so popped out of my head. I was forgetting lyrics. I was forgetting to thank bands. I was forgetting, because I'm just out of my rhythm, and a lot of that for me is autopilot. So for me, getting knocked off my mat like that really just it becomes disastrous for me in my own way. I don't know that people truly notice when I'm that far off my game, but I was. And it wasn't even my problem. So you can imagine what Noodle was going through. So I did pull him aside and say, look, I appreciate you powering through such a bad situation. I know how hard that is. And he's like, yeah, but it was only 3 songs. We should have been able to nail that. So I did tell him, I was like, well, look, imagine if it wasn't only 3 songs and we had that disaster happening and we had 8 more songs to go like we normally would have. That would have been way worse. I'm like, so consider this your little gift from God. I think that helped him out a little bit because I think the realization of trying to play 10 to 11 songs in that situation would have been too much. I was very grateful it was the only 3 songs. I will say the other thing I was grateful for is that very few people seem to even notice, even though I said what was going on from the stage, because I didn't want it to look like we were just screwing around on stage. So I had mentioned it, but then so many other people no, I didn't notice anything. You sounded great. And I was like, really? Because I know we didn't sound great, but I guess we sounded good enough to qualify for great, and that was kind of nice.